Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood, we're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get set, get set.
2nd and 8. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. He takes it down to the 33. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Get set. Up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Outside. Up.
Running for the first time with a Louisville Cardinal. And out of a small 4-yard chunk there, it's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier 3rd down. Sure, he could have potentially gotten the 1st down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on 3rd down that much more.
Get set. Get up.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
All he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Outside.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
They give it to him again. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. 30, into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I've seen a lot of plays in a playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense... They're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
'Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set. Out.
On the gun is Purdy. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow. Outside. 22.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Get set. Get set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Milroe. He's got Thomas on the slant. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey, and he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step later. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What's up? 18! What's up? Up!
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18!
Purdy gets this from the pistol. He rolls to his right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job in the completion.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Outside.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from his own end zone. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Seahawks with a long ways to go for a score. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Shotgun now for Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Nike, Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Justin Simmons. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Up.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
First down throw by Purdy. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Purdy on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Start.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Outside. Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No love behind George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. To the air again. Purdy caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get their first point of this game just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49-7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Throwing here, Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Let's go.
Now it's Milroe. That's caught. He found some space. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Milroe with it on first. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in and deep.
They connect on the deep shot. The 30. Gets the 10. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll play action here. It's Milroe. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here's 2nd and 14. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
3rd and long for him here. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of time.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Escapes out to the left. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Milroe throwing on third down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the gun, Milroe. Flushed out now to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He's running with it. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. He'll throw it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Watch out. Yellow.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And now some 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
He's off to the races! At the 20! And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the third.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, it felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for
They'll try the toss, left side. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
26, Seahawks 21.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Cox, that's Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Milroe, first and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with a hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Ready? Let's go.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And there's the stop after he drives this down at the 13. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
First down from the red zone. And this is caught at the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Seattle.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed him.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
26. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At
trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Get set. Get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get set. Up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. They'll run it from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Get set. Here we go. 18. What's up? Here we go. Here we go. Up.
A give now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense up to the line fast.
Yellow. Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Yellow. Up.
Desperation time here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Here you go, boy. Yeah, you.
Now it's McCaffrey. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
21. Yellow. Up.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Seahawks 29.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win in this game.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 4 coming up now.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Outside. Yellow. Runner outside.
Back to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
He will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. To do it, they can take down this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. We're on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.